Okay, so this is a deck review for the Harry Potter bicycle playing cards. The Harry Potter playing cards. It has in another language, the Harry Potter language, whatever that is. Playing cards in that language. On here it says playing cards Harry Potter has another language, and the same thing on this side. On the bottom it has the barcode and all that other stuff. The back is an example of what the cards look like, along with a quick synopsis of what it is, with the Harry Potter logo, some copyright information as well. The back says this: explore the magic of the wizardly world with this official deck of Harry Potter themed playing cards. And it has it in another language. He's I think outside or in the house, in the gate. Excuse me for that. So, inside here though, and for the box itself, very cool box. I like it a lot. And for the box alone, with aesthetics and everything, for being a normal deck of cards, and the customary, if that's even a word, of the box itself, doesn't have embroidery on it or anything like where the raised print or anything like that. So for what it is, I'd give it a 4.5 out of 5, even maybe a 5 out of 5. I'd rather have the back be just the same back as the cards, but it's kind of neat that they have an example and they kind of say something about it on the back itself. Putting that away, here's the actual cards. I'm going to give you a quick look at it. I like this because when you're doing the fans look really cool. I'll show you what I mean. Oops, that's not the best fan. Okay, so that's what the fans look like on that side, and then on that side. So it's kind of like a two-way fan because it's a one-way deck. Interesting how that plays out two-way, but one-way deck. What I mean by one-way is the cards are facing the exact same way. So for those of you who are familiar with Magic at all, would probably know that many tricks can be done when the one-way deck, or one trick can be done with many different. One effect can be done with many different tricks, many different ways to do it. For example, you have a card. The easiest one is to have a card selected and looked at, and I can see it because I'm really gonna know what it is, and then it's placed back in the deck apparently the same way, making sure that there's no way I can know what that is, and then I look through the cards and make sure that they see their card, and as soon as they say that they've seen your card, I shuffle it up a little bit. As soon as, I go through the deck and they say that they've seen their card, I shuffle the deck a little bit, and then I take, let's say, card. This is one of the effects that you can do with it, knowing the trick. I take it, and I just go like that, and it becomes the selected card. Okay, so the backs itself, the whole deck is very custom. Those are the backs. If you just want to look at it, it's the same as a tech box design on the front. And as far as the court cards are just as customary as every single other card in the deck, but just to show you a few of them, and along with the aces, like the ace of spades, and queen of diamonds, the king of spades, the jack of diamonds, the joker, jack of hearts. Here we go. I'll get all those out there, just like that, so you can see it's just as custom as the actual deck, but they have and the indexes what the card is, and then it has different objects, just like that bird or that Argog little creature there. You got goblet of fire, goblet. So they have that, and those are on the court cards. And then the jokers I like. The joker's pretty cool. There's the two jokers. They're both different, so you can't use it as like, the switching out card where you do like put the card and fold it up in their mouth, and then they hold their card in their mouth and they switch, or you just put the card in the person's hand and then you switch the cards. It can be done with these because they're different jokers and not identical, for those of you who know that trick. I forget the name of the effect itself. But the rest of the cards are just as custom as the court cards, as you can see. They just have different logos on them, and even the back design itself is kind of like this old looking kind of, creepy wizardry like tone color. Okay. Now, as far as the handling goes, the cards are a little stiff. Okay. But they shuffle very easily. They shuffle very well. And I'm not good at this, but even when I stand up and I do a shuffle, oops, if I can get it right, stand up and do a shuffle, they shuffle for me very well, which that's hard for me to do for some decks. So I guess the thickness of the deck, the firmness of it isn't that bad because they're heavy duty, which can be a good thing depending on which spectrum you're looking at it from. So the shuffling is good in every way. Let's see how it does a Riffle Shuffle. Not Riffle Shuffle, they spring. And they spring well. Spring really well, I like that. So the flexibility is pretty good, even though it's a little stiff. But they spread really easily and everything, just like a standard deck. And it's cool because you can even spread it from the face, and you have all the indexes here, and it's really cool looking fan from the face. So for what you are getting, this you can get at a gamer store in the mall. I don't know if it's copyrighted, not copyrighted, but exclusive to the game store in my mall that I have, which it escapes me, so definitely not getting paid for this one. Even if I offered, I don't know if they would support me on that, or be able to back me up their way and be my what's the word I'm looking for? Well, you know what I'm talking about. Sponsor. So, really nice deck cards. To judge it for its rating, for the whole cards together, I would actually put it as a 5 out of 5, and I'm totally serious about that. The only thing maybe that can be better really is nothing. I can't find any way to really improve the deck itself. I haven't played with it enough. That much, so as far as over time, how long it lasts, I don't know, but all things considered, great deck.